We've been waiting for this forever. We've needed a proper snake handler, someone like Mike Johnson, to be able to go after Alejandro Mayorkas, the king cobra of them all. And finally,
we have breaking news just into CNN. The House Homeland Security Committee will formally begin impeachment proceedings against DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas.
I think we're all thinking the same thing. What have you been waiting for? Here's Mario Nawfal on Twitter, breaking: U.S. to impeach Homeland Security chief over border crisis specifically. This is what's so good about it, is his dereliction of duty on the southern border. U.S. House of Representatives have started impeachment hearings against Biden's head of Homeland Security. 300,000 people are estimated to have crossed the border in December alone. Hearing is next week, January 10th.
Right now, there's bipartisan efforts in the United States Senate to try to reach some kind of framework agreement that could actually improve border security along the U.S. southern border.
This is crazy talk and excuses, the idea they're trying to push it on the Republicans and blame them for not coming together on this package and deal, which is trying to just ask for more money on the border, to misuse and waste more money, reallocate. They're going to say we need more agents. We already know what they do. They flood the agents with making them process illegal so that they can't actually guard the border. That's been what the Bidens did for the last 3 years. And CNN's covering for them.
Those talks have been hard fought. They've been going on for weeks. And while they don't have an agreement yet, they are trying to reach one in order to pass this larger supplemental package, which would include funding for Ukraine and Israel, as well as money for the U.S. southern border.
And that's another BS statement by the CNN gal. We have a southern border crisis, and they keep Democrats will not pass the money because they keep heaping it up with pork to support the battle in Israel and the battle in Ukraine. And like, if you don't get that funding, then you don't get your border. So that's why it hasn't been happening. It is not a priority to Biden. They want as many people here as possible, illegals.
A solution to a much plagued, broken immigration system.
Whose fault is that? Whose fault is that?
I was hard at work in the office with my colleagues addressing the situation at the border.
Doing one bang up heck of a job, buddy, you and your friends at the office. How's that looking? What are the fruits of your labor showing how effective your work on the border is? For 3 years, remember, this guy has said there is no border crisis. Everything is fine. The border's secured. They have said that.
We have a broken immigration system. That is the one single fact about which everyone agrees. And our administration is focused on solutions. And we're really pleased to join a bipartisan group of senators who are similarly focused on solutions.
This is what I hate about bureaucrats, man. This is just state legal mumbo jumbo. Joe Biden, Karine Jean-Pierre, they've been lying to you all this time. Now they're going like, we're really excited about the work we're going to do. Look at the border. Look at the work you've already done.
When they're at the border, they're going to see the magnitude of the problem and why we have said now for about 3 decades that our broken immigration system is in desperate need of legislative reform.
Now he's trying to push it into 3 decades going, this has always been a problem. Until you look at the number of catch and releases, the number of children missing on his watch. It's 3 years primarily, 3 years. It was doing great under Trump.
When we talk about numbers, ABC News is reporting there were over 300,000 border encounters in December. CNN has reported over 225,000 were apprehensions from illegal crossings. These are record numbers. This has been a continuous trend line right now. Is there anything on the executive authority side that you haven't done yet that you think you can, that can stem these?
We are focused on the fundamental solution to a long existing problem.
I'll tell you the fundamental solution to the long existing problem. It's to impeach Mayorkas. That's step one.
Punchbowl news that the House Homeland Security Committee is formally moving ahead with impeachment proceedings against you.
I love the way he put this too, against you. You're going down, Alejandro Mayorkas. Even if you don't get impeached purely for political reasons, you're being exposed. You put sunlight in a room to kill the mold, and you're the mold. I'm Doug in Exile.